Okay, so I'm Caitlin. I'm going to be talking about unions versus non-union pay and benefits and such. Unions are an organized association of workers formed to protect and further their rights, interests, wages, hours, and working conditions. So I'm really not for unions. I guess it's more based on like emotional investment with the company versus like looking at just straight facts where, it says that being in a union versus non-union, you earn more. But I just really feel like if I take a job with a company, then that should mean something. It should mean that, before I even apply, I've researched and looked into the company. So that means I want to be loyal to them, and it means I trust that the work I produce for them will, in return, I'll be compensated, for my expertise or my knowledge working for them. I feel as a whole, unions are overly demanding in certain aspects. I think looking out for employees is just what a company should do. So I feel like I don't want to have to join a union to advocate for my rights if I'm working for a company that I believe is already doing so. So I don't really plan to join a union, but that's just my opinion. So some of the facts, employee and employer perspectives. From the employer perspective, one of the biggest advantages I read about for the employer was the fact that, there's employee satisfaction and less turnover, which, the less money that a company is spending on training new employees, that's just better for their profit margin. And then businesses regularly have to undergo change. If they want to stay at the forefront of their industry, when a business has a labor union to work with, they can partner together to, facilitate change easier. So the fact that unions can help facilitate that, I felt that was a positive fact and aspect. From the employee perspective, though, so obviously the biggest advantage from the employee perspective is going to be that union pay versus non-union pay has shown to be greater, along with the access to benefits as well. So I think that's a great aspect for the employee perspective. That's what I found.